What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, however you are tuning in. Thank you for doing it. This is Sports with Balls of Jeff Michael, brought to you live right now by Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. It's been a minute. I got to squeeze one in, man. I gotta get a show in. 100 days till the NFL kicks off as of today. So here we go, man. It's been a minute since I've been on air, man. So I want to thank you guys for being patient with me and working through some stuff. Dad passed away. Then we had a tornado hit the house. It's been an absolute trial, if you will, over the past few weeks. But look, man, sitting in St. Louis right now. Unfortunately, the Cardinals are not here. I wanted to catch a game, but I'm in St. Louis, and I'm going to get through a show real quick because why not, man? It's sports. Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Find one near you. Go to christianstailgate.com. Happy Memorial Day. They had a huge blowout yesterday. Of course, they had all kinds of fights and games, and we'll get into the games here in a little bit. The NBA basketball game last night and one tonight. Two sweeps. Is that what we're going for? I don't know. We'll talk about it. What is today? National Day. It is May the 28th. Let's check it out. National Brisket Day. That is phenomenal. National Brisket Day. Unfortunately, I cannot have that today. I got it. Look, guys, it is the first day of summer, so I got to get on my game. My summer bod is not there, so we'll have to maybe skip today's National Hamburger Day. And, speaking of Christian's Tailgate, award-winning hamburgers, boom, I put it up there. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. It is their number one thing. Their hamburgers are the bomb. They always win awards. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Get a hamburger today on National Hamburger Day. National Brisket Day. They got tacos. They got everything there. Let's see. What else we got? International Hamburger Day as well. Dude, they've got today, that's it, man. I don't know what else. National Day of Ethiopia, Flag Day in the Philippines. If your name is Jake, Scripps Spelling Bee. Slugs return from Capistrano Day. All right. So there you go. Whooping Crane Day, World Hunger Day, World Passion Fruit Martini Day. Get you a hamburger and a passion fruit martini. And the wrestler Seth Rollins, it's his birthday. So that's it. But the big one being Hamburger Day, go get it. Already had me a big breakfast. What else we getting into today, man? I want to talk about the NBA just for a little bit. As you guys know, now it's really starting to get going. Now it gets interesting. And what I mean by interesting is the playoffs are here. And now we're going into the finals, which looks like it's about to be two sweeps into the finals. And this is why I always say the basketball is not really that interesting during the regular season. There's not a whole lot that goes on. And this is boring, man. Let's just be honest. This is boring. The Boston Celtics got through Miami with no Jimmy Butler. They got through Indiana with 2 games without Tyler Halliburton, right? What else did they get through? They got through the Cleveland Cavaliers with Donovan Mitchell injured. They've lost 1 game the entire postseason. They are the class of the Eastern Conference for sure. And they're going to the finals, where they're probably going to meet up with the Dallas Mavericks, who will beat them, I think, in my opinion. Tougher conference. They seem to have a lot of momentum. And look, it's just the Celtics have players. They just can't come through in the clutch. Now, we hope for a good series, right? You just want it to go 6 or 7 games. You want the Celtics to actually put up a fight. You want Kyrie to go off. There's a bunch of storylines here when the Mavericks and the Celtics tee off. And I say Mavericks and Celtics tee off here in a little bit because there's never been a team in NBA history to come back from a 3-0 deficit and reach the finals. And that's what the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to have to do tonight if they plan on extending the series. Dallas is up 3-0. Spread tonight is Dallas minus 1.5. Anthony Edwards, coming out party for him this year. Awesome. Great for him. Just don't think that the Timberwolves have it all together. Luka's killing them. And when Luka's not, Kyrie's killing them. They've got great role players. Are either one of these teams going to go down in basketball history as one of the best basketball teams ever? No. Just not happening. The NBA is just sort of It just is. The biggest story of the offseason is LeBron James, obviously, opting out of the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic averaging 33.9, insane. Anthony Edwards, 25.9. Great. Look, man, this kid, Anthony Edwards, had no mom, no dad, no grandma, no nothing, came out of nowhere, or was raised out of nowhere, and this dude is just killing it. I'm excited for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, it is the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're in Minnesota. I would love to see him in a bigger market, sort of like Ja with Memphis before he got into all his trouble. I'm sure that, look, you put Anthony Edwards on the Lakers, on the Boston Celtics, on the Knicks, put him in a big market. Wow. Holy crap. We're talking about the NBA really, really taking off on someone's shoulders. And again, we said this about Ja Morant. Now, I don't think that Anthony Edwards has the mind frame as Ja Morant did. So maybe it's a little different. Maybe they can ride this Anthony Edwards train. NBA needs something, man. Regular season's boring, and look, we're looking at these playoffs, and they're pretty boring too. Let's just be honest. The Knicks Pacers series was the bomb. That was it, and that's what I was hoping for because there's nothing else really that was going to be entertaining. Look at what's happened. The Boston Celtics lost one game. The Knicks Pacers series was amazing, and now you got the Timberwolves about to be swept by the Mavericks. The Mavericks are at home tonight. They're only a 1.5 favorite, which is awkward. Probably take that bet. But, yeah, man, you're looking at Boston and Dallas Mavericks series starting on, I believe, Thursday. No, they'll wait till Saturday, maybe. I don't know. It just depends on this other series. Or maybe further. The NBA playoffs go on forever. But Mavericks and Timberwolves, take the Mavs tonight. I would. Sad news out of the NBA. On-court legend and off-court legend Bill Walton passed away yesterday, age of 71. Passed away of cancer. Grateful Dead fanatic. Just from all accounts, an all-around baller of a human being. 2 NCAA championships, 2 NBA championships. The guy was just phenomenal. And off the court, he was an even better person. His family attests to it. His co-workers attest to it. The guy, Bill Walton, Hall of Famer, passed away 71, FU cancer. Hashtag, whatever, however you want to do that. But, look, guys, welcome into Sports with Balls. Already 10 minutes into the show. Absolutely love it. I'm just getting back in the groove, man. It's been a couple weeks since I've been on air, but I want to thank Christian's Tailgate, obviously. National Hamburger Day. Get your ass over there and get a hamburger. Bailey Roofing and Construction. The storms that are hitting all over the country, hence why I'm in St. Louis, but especially in Houston, if you're in Houston and in the surrounding areas, that tornado came through, go to Bailey or GB at BaileyRoofingConstruction.com or call 281-961-2872. Garrison Bailey over there will take care of you. Your car got messed up, Diamond Auto Spa, or go to DiamondAutoSpa.com, 346-319-5961, or Diamond Auto HTX on your social media. Austin Bauer over there doing great things. By the way, Austin, need my truck done when I get back. Just saying. I need my truck wrapped, actually. It's been a hell of a few weeks, man. Guys, sorry for the delay on Sports with Balls, but like I said, we are back, and I will do probably 3 shows a week. It's 100 days till the NFL kickoff, so I will try and do 3 shows a week, depending on my other work schedule. Obviously, doing it from hotel rooms. When I'm home, I'll do it from there. But as of right now, it's hotel rooms it is. There's some NFL news, and I said it's 100 days till the NFL kickoff. There's one funny thing, I think, and then one kind of serious thing. NFL kicker Brandon McManus is accused of sexual assault for 2 women on an airplane on a chartered jet from the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it was overseas flight to London last year. The 2 women identified as Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2 in the lawsuit filed Friday in Duval County, accusing McManus of rubbing himself against them and grinding against them. They also accused the Jaguars of failing to supervise McManus and failing to create a safe environment for staff serving the team. So I'm assuming these are two women that worked for the airline. This is interesting because this could change. Like, Brandon McManus might have screwed it up for everybody on charter jets. And I'm not saying this happens all the time in all these jets. I'm not saying that that's what goes on. But we know there's some interesting things that go on for sure on these private jets or these chartered planes. We've heard this before. But two women suing the kicker, Brandon McManus, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and suing the Jaguars for not creating a safe environment on the plane, rubbing himself against them. Now, your mind straight off goes to, well, they were jamming out, they were drinking on a flight to London. He's the kicker. Why not? I don't know if Brandon McManus is married. I have no idea what's going on here, but they're seeking $1 million, in excess of $1 million, and are demanding a jury trial. To me, just outside looking in, maybe a money grab if it's, excess of $1 million. And we all know the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars has a ton of money. I would assume he would pay these girls $1 million and say, see you later. And it says all they did was get rubbing himself on them. I know video is not allowed on on these chartered flights. This is awkward. The Jacksonville Jaguars released a statement saying, we're aware of the complaint. We acknowledge the significance of the claims. We continue to look into the matter. It bears emphasizing that we insist on an organization built by people who represent our community and game with the highest character and class. So, McManus signed a $3.6 million contract with them in the offseason. They did not sign him. I'm sorry. He went to Washington Commanders with $3.6 million. So interesting. There's no statement coming from McManus about this. It is what it is, man. A kicker rubbing himself on some girls on a chartered flight to London. Get it done, man. I don't know. I don't know if these girls are money grabbing. It seems like it. There's no sexual content. It just says he was rubbing up against them. So, and your head immediately goes to they're in the back of the plane, drinking, dancing, whatever. Brian McManus got a little freaky. That's what I'm. Doe 1 accuses McManus of trying to kiss her while she was seated during a session of turbulence and twice grinding up against her while she was serving the flight's 2 meal services. So obviously she does. Both these girls work for the airline. Both of them work for this chartered flight. Doe 1 alleges during the first assault, she made eye contact with another Jaguars player who she said looked ashamed of McManus's behavior. McManus, there's Doe 2 alleges McManus grinded up against her while she was serving the flight's second meal service. So not one girl, but 2 girls while they were trying to serve, and I guess during turbulence. Doe 2 confronted McManus, who smirked and walked away. This seems like something that Jacksonville Jaguars are just going to pay off. But Brian McManus getting his freak on a charter jet. Speaking of getting your freak on, did y'all see the story about NFL owner Mark Davis? 69 years old. It turns out his girlfriend, I don't know. This story is wild. I don't know. His girlfriend's name was Hayden Hopkins. Now, she says that there was a picture of her next to him in the suite. Obviously, everybody saw that a while back. He's 69. She's 25 or 26. And he's 70. And now she's pregnant. Now, she did come out with a statement late last night saying he is not the father. That is what she said. And it's very interesting because you just wonder the relationship there. We all saw the picture of her in the booth with him. We all saw they were, it's not like they weren't talking. They were chatty Cathy. They were giggling it up. But apparently Mark Davis is not the father of this girl, Hayden Hopkins' baby, as she announced yesterday. I guess I would say that Mark Davis is probably excited about this, that he's not the father. I don't know their relationship. I'm not going to sit here and speculate. We can all say what we want to say. We all saw the videos. We all saw the pictures. But Hayden Hopkins pregnant. Who is the father? Who's the father, Hayden? That's what I want to know, because Hayden's pretty hot. Let's start it there. Guys, thank you for tuning in to Sports with Balls live on Facebook, Instagram. I'll be on TikTok later on this week. Got to figure out how to do that through StreamYard. Just gave them a little shout out. But also want to thank my sponsors, Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. National Hamburger Day. Get your ass to Christian's Tailgate for a hamburger, or wherever your local pub is, man, or your local bar that serves good hamburgers in whatever city you're in. I'm in St. Louis today, so I will try to find a spot with a good burger. Also, Bailey Roofing and Construction. There's massive storms everywhere right now. Go to gb@baileyroofingconstruction.com or call them 281-961-2872. And Diamond Auto Spa. Go to Diamond Auto HTX on social media. Get your car fixed. Get it detailed out, man. That is a great place for your vehicle. What else we got going on, man? We went over the NBA Finals coming up. There's a game tonight. Dallas minus 1.5. Take it. I would. Minnesota hopefully will put up a fight, right? Do you want to see another game? Do you guys want to see Dallas and Minnesota go at it for another game? Or do you just want to get this over with and have Dallas-Boston? I would say get it over with. 2 sweeps in the conference finals? Do better, NBA. Do better. This is why I harp on the NBA all the time about the product they put out there. It's great to see Anthony Edwards. Guy's fantastic, man. I hope they put him in a bigger market. I hope Anthony Edwards becomes the star of the NBA, because right now they're trying. Every time John Morant was compared to people, I said this earlier, other people compared to Michael Jordan, and then Bron's getting out, Steph Curry's getting out, KD's getting out. All those guys that we grew up watching are all getting out of the NBA. So you need somebody to hang your hat on, and it looks like Anthony Edwards is the guy that the NBA should and could hang their hat on, but he needs to be in a bigger market, I believe. I like Minnesota. I love the fans out there. It's great. But if the NBA wants to market this, they've got to get Anthony Edwards in a bigger market. He needs to be on the Knicks. He needs to be on the Lakers. He needs to be on some sort of big market team where they can really go at it. I know people love looking at Luka and Kyrie in Dallas, but I said it earlier, are they going to go down as one of the great teams? No, they're not. Everybody tries to label this stuff, man. I hate that. The Boston Celtics are a great team. They're fantastic. They've been here before. I'm not sure they're winning. And that sucks. That's like the Atlanta Braves of the NBA if they get to one more. Speaking of the Braves in the NBA, Ronald Acuna Jr. out for the season, as we saw a couple of days ago, non-contact injury. That's terrible. Braves are one of the front runners to probably go to the NBA championship. So, oh man, what happened here? Sorry, guys. Let me fix that. Probably go to the NBA champion. I'm not NBA, MLB championship. Man, this thing just screwed up. That's all right. But Ronald Acuna out. The Houston Astros making a nice little run here lately. They're moving up in the standings. There's just, I don't know any huge baseball story right now except for maybe the New York Yankees. Yankees look to be playing pretty good baseball right now. I would consider them front runners to probably come close to reaching the World Series. New York Yankees look very, very good. They're hitting dingers. Judge is quietly putting together an MVP season. Baltimore's right behind them. Not far, only a game and a half behind them. So pretty good. Cleveland Guardians doing very well. Seattle's up there. Philadelphia taking off in the East. They're 6 games up on Atlanta, and Atlanta just lost their best player. And the Dodgers, even the Dodgers are 4-6 in their last 10 games, still have a 5-game lead on San Francisco. So you can lock in the Dodgers in the West. That is insane. That is insanity that the Dodgers are 4-6 in their last 10, and they're 5 games up in the West. Damn! Wow. All right, guys, quick recap, man. We went over the Boston, and if you missed anything, look, this is going to be podcast version up on Sports with Balls right when I get off. I will pop it into the podcast, and it should be up within 10, 15 minutes. Bill Walton passing away, dying of cancer, FU cancer. Just a great dude. Fantastic guy. Interviewed him once. Just a great guy. Celtics obviously sweep the Pacers. And 105-102 last night. They will head to the NBA Finals and await the winner tonight between the Mavericks and the T-Wolves. Mavericks line is -1.5. Probably be all over that. We talked about McManus and the sexual assault on the plane. One thing we didn't get into, and I'll touch on this before we go into what happened today in sports history. Angel Hernandez is retiring effective immediately from the MLB. Now, this umpire has been riddled with controversy. His entire career, 3 decades. Angel Hernandez has been calling games for 3 decades. And we've all seen the videos. You've all seen him. Angel Hernandez going down in history as probably one of the worst umpires. And I hate to say that because I don't know the dude personally. I don't know. He might be a great father, a great family man. I have no idea. But I do know some of the calls that he has been behind the plate on, or even at first base or third base, have been absolutely miserable. Kevin Baer, what's up, Kevin? Welcome into the show, man. Good to see you again. Getting back on. Kevin Baer joining us via Facebook. So 62 years old, Angel Hernandez, who in a statement confirmed earlier reports that he would be retiring, reached a settlement to leave Major League Baseball, according to a source, and will leave umpiring thousands of games since his debut in 1991. Now, what is the most important thing of that? He reached a settlement with MLB. Here's my thing about Angel Hernandez. Is he going to come out with a book? Is he going to expose some stuff from the MLB because of all the hate that he's gotten? I can completely see Angel Hernandez getting pissed off and writing a book, and we're all like, oh, yeah, kind of throw some shade on that 2017 Astros with all the other teams. Like, I don't know. I'm sure he knows way more. Maybe this settlement that he reached with MLB is him hushing his mouth. Here's a few $1 million. Don't write a book. Right off into the sunset. We'll see you later. I don't know, but I just now read this, that he reached a settlement with MLB. That's interesting. And it was effective immediately. It's not like, hey, we'll wait till the end of the season, go do your thing, whatever. No, effective immediately. That tells me something was burning with Angel Hernandez and the MLB. Interesting. He's been accused of racial discrimination, lawsuit that was thrown out by a district court judge. He's a plethora of bad calls. You can go back to the 2018 playoff game where he had 3 calls reversed by replay in the first 4 innings of that game. Holy crap. He's well liked among other umpires. This is weird to me. This is very weird for baseball to reach a settlement with an umpire. I don't know if that's ever been done before, and for him to retire immediately. I don't know if he was using some leverage against MLB to get more money and get out. I have no idea. But Angel Hernandez out of the MLB, I guess the MLB is better for it. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, what happened today in sports history? Let's get to it. I'm not going to go into the 1912s and 20s. Let's get here to 1951. After going 0 for 12, Willie Mays connects for his first major league home run. Willie Mays in 1951 started his career in the MLB 0 for 12. Sort of like Bregman over 22, something like that. I don't think he hit a home run, though, but his first hit was a major league home run in 1951. What else we got? There's got to be some NFL stuff in here, right? Women's French Open. The AL announced it's splitting into 2 divisions in 1968 in Major League Baseball. NL grants the San Diego Padres. So congratulations, San Diego Padres, this day in 1968. 1973, Chicago White Sox beat the Cleveland Indians 6-3 in 21 innings. Game that started a day before. They finished it the day after. Indy 500, 1978, Al Unser Sr. dominates and wins for his 3rd Indy victory. The answer is obviously royalty when it comes to the races. Obviously, in Monaco, if y'all watched the Monaco races this weekend, it was phenomenal. F1's really picking up speed, man. It's a great sport. I wish it was more watchable, but it's not. But Monaco was fun to watch this weekend. Oakland A's steal home in the first inning. 2 Oakland A's steal home in the first inning in 1980. What else we got? There's a bunch of indie stuff. Dave Winfield passes Rod Carew into 15th in hit list. I got to look that up if Dave Winfield's in the Hall of Fame, or is it Dave Stewart that is not in the Hall of Fame and should be? One of those. It might be Dave Stewart. Patrick Roy officially announces his retirement from the NHL this day in 2003. Patrick Roy was unbelievable. Great goalie. Coach and goalie, as a matter of fact. Barry Bonds in 2006 hits his 715th home run, passing Babe Ruth on the MLB all-time list. Don't care what you guys say about Barry Bonds, most feared hitter ever in Major League Baseball history. The guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He is unbelievable. Pittsburgh Pirates, San Francisco Giant, it doesn't matter. The guy was phenomenal. The most feared hitter ever in the history of baseball by far. There was who was it last night that said he was better than Barry Bonds? I forget his name. Man, that was pretty funny though. So, what else is up? That's it. Barry Bonds, 7-15, 2006, passes Babe Ruth. Look, guys, thank you again, always, for tuning in to Sports with Balls. This is episode 304. Podcast version will be up right after this. If you missed anything, I'll try to do this again tomorrow, if not on Thursday. Go to christianstailgate.com, find one near you. National Hamburger Day. Go get your burger on. And also, Bailey Roofing and Construction, 281-961-2872. And obviously, Diamond Auto Spa. Get your car or truck detailed, taken care of, wrapped, whatever, man. The place is unfreaking believable. I'm Jeff Michael. This is Sports with Balls. I'm out of here.